Hi, my name is Lynn, and I want to share my story with you about what my life looked like before Jesus and what my life looks like now. So I grew up around church, and I knew all the answers to the Christian questions. I had heard what Jesus had done for me, but I didn't fully understand what it meant and how it applied to my life, and I didn't choose to follow him because of that. So as I went through high school, I just found all my fulfillment, all of my worth in other people and what they thought of me and their opinions of me. And I tried to do whatever I could in order to make them accept me and make me feel good enough. So in order to make my peers accept me, in order to be popular, in order to have friends, I would drink with people. I would gossip to fit in. I would talk like them, do whatever they were doing. I would concentrate on sports and try to be as good at sports as I could just so I would be accepted. In order to feel good enough for my parents and for my teachers, in order to feel smart, I concentrated on my grades and I tried to be in all these organizations at school in order to look good on paper because I thought that made me good enough for them. And in order to feel pretty and to be accepted by boys, I would flaunt my body. I would wear clothes that would make boys look at me, and I didn't feel pretty unless boys were telling me that I was pretty. And I would give myself up sexually to boys in order to feel good enough for them and in order to feel loved. So I relied on people my whole life to make me feel good enough, and I never felt happy unless people were telling me or unless I was getting accepted by others. But this didn't really make me happy. It did for a while maybe, but then it would always run out, and I never completely felt fulfilled, and I always had a void there. I put up this front to everyone that I was completely happy and that my life was great, but on the inside, even though it looked like the happy all-American life, I just wasn't fulfilled by any of it. So I came to college just like this, relying on others' opinions and on others to make me happy. But God completely just placed people in my life that followed him and showed me what it looked like to walk with Jesus every day. And I wanted what they had. So I started to go back to church, and I started to seek after Jesus. I started dating a boy my freshman year. And although I was going back to church and some things were getting cleared up in my life, I still was finding all my fulfillment in him. At the end of my freshman year, he broke up with me, and I just hit rock bottom. I just completely felt broken and not good enough, and I didn't know where to turn. So my first word that described my life before Jesus is broken. When I hit rock bottom, there was only one place that I could turn to, and that was Jesus. So I started to seek after Jesus, and through that, and through Cru and a conference that I went to, God started to reveal to me why I wasn't happy and how the voids could be filled in my life through him. So now, after choosing to follow Jesus and choosing to find my worth in him and not in other people, I have been restored. So I don't want you to think that I'm perfect or that I'd never struggle with anything, because that's not true. I still struggle a lot with trying to find my worth in others' opinions and in trying to put my worth in boys and relationships. But overall, at the end of the day, I know that Jesus' blood that was shed on the cross for me is enough, and that I don't have to do anything or try harder in order for him to accept me, and that's good enough for me. So thank you for listening.